Hey LEGO fans, it's Jang here from jangbricks.com with LEGO Legends of Chima set number 70013. This is Equila's Ultra Striker. Came with 339 pieces and the set currently costs $40 in the United States. So we've got a vehicle here and we've got three minifigures. So let's look at the minifigures first. So left to right, these figures are Equila, Equila, and Wilhurt. The weapons that they're carrying are respectively the Royal Valius of Unity, and this is just a jabba, just a regular spear, and Wilhurt has a Jahaka staff, which is a double-edged axe weapon. So Equila over here has a head that actually shows goggles. So actually has goggles painted in on the outside of the outer headpiece. Got the Chi in the chest plate on that outer armor. And if we take this outer headpiece off, you see there, you can see the goggles inside. You can see them through the eye holes. And you can see some printing going down the front, going down into the hips, and going down into the legs. Even has the little claw detail for the for the toes. Large wings on the back, nice white wings, and a second face back there. And you can see he's looking pretty mean in both cases, pretty serious in both cases. Just in one case has the goggles on. I'll go ahead and take this head off, take everything off so you can see what's underneath there. And a really nice design with gold inlay. You can see highlights on the little center section there, and it's just really well printed. It's such a nice design, so fine, and lots of good stuff going on in the back too. A little bit of feather detail around the edge with a little just slight subtle little white kind of triangular parts in there. It's really too bad that they cover up so much of that. I guess they didn't really need to put that on there if it's all going to be covered up. But let's move on. Focus on Equila here with a very different color scheme. Dark blue as the main color. We've got black arms and silver accents used on the headpiece here. Take that off and you see underneath, that's a very familiar looking face. That's a not familiar looking face. The first face looks very much like Equila, but this one, you can see the one device used over one eye. Now once again, I'm going to take off the head so you can see underneath and actually look at the print on the torso. Again, a lot of detail that used there. You can see you've got a couple of straps on there, vertical straps going over the top. It's really just all covered in and well prepared. Got the silver color that really shines. It's, again, just such a shame that they cover up all that good stuff with what they put over it. I like what they put over it. I like the armor. I like the wings. Goes well with these characters, but you miss a lot. So the final character is the wolf, Wilhurt, and this one doesn't have all that armor, so you can see very plainly, very clearly exactly what he looks like from the outside. There you can see his double-bladed axe weapon. He's got a snarl on his face, kind of a narrow mouth on this character, and his eyes are kind of low. Makes him look distinctive. All black base color. See fur on the back in gray. And taking this off, ooh, that is a mean face. Look at that. He is angry right there. Vicious. Absolutely vicious. On the other side, not quite so bad. It's a little bit more difficult to make out the expression there. Just looks like he's kind of being devious or not very trusting, one or the other. But there you go. Those are your minifigs for this set. All right, let's check out the Ultra Striker, which is interesting because it is a land-based vehicle for the Eagle tribe. You know, they spend so much time in the air, yet they've made land-based vehicles. Really nice tracks that actually move. There's a little bit of resistance in there, but not too much. If you let this sit in one place for a long time, the tracks will kind of settle and they will want to maintain that shape. So I recommend kind of rolling them from time to time and not leaving it in one space. It'll help the the rubber to just kind of loosen up all the way around. But you actually can turn those just from, you know, kind of driving it around normally. Also has a very large tire on the back additionally, so lots of rubber hitting the ground with this one. Nice eagle inspired design, of course. Got these claws in the front, which are supposed to be for clearing, they say, for clearing the path, you know, kind of cutting down foliage and stuff while going through a jungle. I don't see how those would be entirely effective. They don't really cover the whole front area, but you know, it's the thought that counts. But most importantly, they just look like eagle claws. I think that's the coolest thing about them. I don't care if they do anything. They look good. They look proper. And you got a couple different colors of, well, 3 different colors of blue used in parts. You got your medium, your normal, and then a dark blue color here. And inside the canopy, so you've got stickers on the side. Canopy also has, inside of it, the cockpit has a console on the front. So that's nice. They put a sticker on that, on the sloped piece. And the inside here is designed to accept a character without having to attach it to any studs. So you can just put your character directly in there and not have to worry about setting it up at exactly the right angle and everything. So that's nice. Back here you've got kind of a tail bit, and you can adjust the angle on that, use it as kind of a wing or an air brake. When it's fully up, it's like an air brake, and put it down like this, it's like a wing or a spoiler. Speaking of wings, you've got these wing pieces back here, kind of just for looks. And you can kind of see these as being wings also. Not wings for flying, just kind of wing style of detail. And then you've got these 2 Technic cannons on the sides. Great pieces these are. They're great for shooting stuff, you know, in real life. You know, they work well on the toy. You know, they're not entirely accurate to how they're supposed to work in the series, but as a pair of things to actually play with, those are great. Now there are some additional things that you can do with this that aren't immediately obvious. So they actually show you in the instructions and on some of the box art that you would have these pieces kind of up, these side wing assemblies kind of up like so, which makes for a pretty cool look in and of itself, but they fall down easily. That's not all that cool. What they don't show you is that you can use these pieces here, which normally just create this angle that holds it down, keeps it from going farther down, but you can just turn those up and they'll actually hold it. You can turn it up farther, it'll hold it up even higher. So you can use those as support struts to hold these up, and then they won't fall down, then they'll always be up. That's pretty cool. But when they're up, it also becomes much more convenient to do the kind of converting feature of this. This here is an escape pod. You might recognize it from the show. If you watch the show, the Eagles always have escape pods in their jets, and you've seen those used, but here you've got one on the land vehicle also. There's a button on the back right here, this red one. So these are triggers. The red represents triggers for the cannons, and you got another action back here. Just push this through, it's going to detach this entire pod. You can either use it as an escape pod, or you can just use it for air attack, or you know, maybe you just taking whatever character you put in there up to a higher point, and you can come back and reattach it. You can adjust the angles of these wings if you want to place them back like that. You can do that. You can make them come all the way forward. You can adjust these up or down however you want. That's really up to you. They give you the options. They give you the ability to change things, and it's up to you to determine how you want to use them. There's really no right or wrong way. You know, these things are made of Lego, and they move, so do whatever you want. It's really up to you. So lots of cool stuff going on with this. I personally, honestly, don't like most of the Legends of Chima vehicles. To me, they just kind of look odd. This one looks pretty good. It looks pretty cohesive overall. Like they kind of had one general idea for it, and I think these claws, I love these claw details that they added in here. It's not a necessary thing. It's probably not something I would have thought of, or maybe I would have put them on the outside, but I like them where they are. It goes really well with that center canopy with the eagle design with the nose, and the playability on this is really good. That's my favorite thing here. All the different stuff that you can do. You got the 2 shooting cannons. Chi crystals are in here. You probably saw them, but those are removable. The idea is that Will Hurd would try to steal one from there. You can also pretend that those are kind of chi powered cannons in there. You've got this whole removing section. Lots of stuff that you can move and change. It's cool. It's well done. Only bad thing about this is that it only seats 1. You know, you have 2 Eagle tribe characters here, but you've got only a seat for one of them. And I mean, that's not that bad of a thing. You know, it's just a kind of a miss. I think if they had made it a 2-seater, it would have been even nicer. But as it is, it's fine. You know, just say it's Equila's vehicle, and Equila is just another minifigure that they've included with the set to go against whoever they're going against. If you've got more sets, then it's great to have another minifigure, even if it doesn't go with this. So the one bad thing about this really isn't that bad at all. So that's it for my review of set number 70013, Equila's Ultra Striker from LEGO Legends of Chima. Be sure to let other folks know, who are viewers, what your thoughts are about this set, especially if you had it or have it or have seriously considered getting it. You know, let us know kind of your thought process behind that. And I'm going to go build some more stuff and make some more updates at jangbricks.com and bring you some more videos. So thank you very much for watching. For now, I'm going to take off, and I'll talk to you later.